despite a measly...
The following presentation of the National Football League. Sponsored by Edge Shave Gel, the ultimate protection for every kind of face.
After playing the past 31 years in Three Rivers Stadium, the Steelers carried their championship tradition to a new home in 2001, Heinz Field. And this historic season took on even more of a special meaning as it was played against a backdrop of American pride and patriotism.
On September the 11th, enemies of freedom committed an act of war against our country. Our grief has turned to anger, and anger to resolution. In all that lies before us, may God grant us wisdom, and may He watch over the United States of America.
That puts a lot in perspective. But I'm going to tell you something right now. It's a great country we live in, and that's about being together. It's about fighting for a cause. And right now, we're a family, and we're in our house. And right now, no one's going to take it away from us. Let's go, man.
He's got the first down and more. 50, 45, 40. The bus was off and galloping. One man to beat now. Wow, did Troy Edwards turn on the Jets. And there was some running by Amos Zaraway. He needs a block. He's got it.
Yoy and double yoy. Zach stayed with it doggedly and made the catch going down. And the Steelers may have found the deep threat that they've been looking for.
Cordell Stewart has gone from a question mark to the Pro Bowl to MVP to status as a first-rate NFL quarterback.
Good job. We're going to have to go out and win this thing on defense now.
And the Steeler defense has dug in.
After failing to reach the playoffs the past 3 years, the Steelers were reborn in their new home. The offense finished with its highest ranking in more than 20 years. The defense was the league's best, and the roster was filled with rejuvenated veterans and rising young stars. They captured the AFC Central title for the first time in 4 years and rode a wave of emotion all the way to the AFC Championship game. 2001 was a year the Steelers played with a renewed pride and purpose as they began to forge a winning tradition in their September 11th tragedies. The NFL postponed all games for Week 2, including the opening of Heinz Field. With a scheduled bye the following week, the Steelers wouldn't play again until September 30th, 3 full weeks after their opening day loss in Jacksonville. And they responded in Buffalo.
The give is to Travis Henry, tries to bounce it. Great, oh, loose ball. The Steelers pick it up, and here goes. A man at the 45, the 40. The 35, that's Dwayne Washington, the 15 to 10, and Dwayne takes it all the way for the Steeler touchdown. Pitch out to the right, Fu waits for the block. He's on his way. 15-10, he's at the 5. He's in the end zone for the Steeler touchdown.
The following week came Pittsburgh's long-awaited home opener. Heinz Field had sat quiet through the month of September, but on October 7th, the stadium finally came to life. On this landmark day, it was fitting that a likely Hall of Famer made history of his own. Jerome Bettis rushed for 153 yards and became just the 14th back in NFL history to surpass 10,000 yards in his career. 1 week later, the Steelers went back on the road, and this time the defense helped secure the team's 3rd straight win.
Nothing but green. Chad takes it to the house for the Steeler touchdown on the interception return.
The next week, the Steelers played on the road for the 4th time in 5 games and continued their surprising start in Tampa.
Bettis throws it in, Tillman catches it and runs up the sideline for the Steelers. Half-back option pass touchdown.
On the money.
Hey, listen, you caught that ball, too.
I can do whatever we got to do to score.
Right in stride. You hit him right in stride.
Bettis did most of his damage on the ground, finishing with 143 rushing yards.
He's on his way. The bus is gone.
Hey, you say the bus can't get in the high gear. The bus, he was like going downhill all the way, right?
Coming down Federal Street.
They asked for me. They wanted me. Well, they got me.
The defense blew through Tampa with a gale force fury.
They did both that. They asked for the score. They got the score.
The Steelers rained down on Bucs quarterback Brad Johnson, tying a single-game team record with 10 sacks. Number 67, Kimo von Oelhoffen, led the charge up front, and linebacker Joey Porter totaled a career-high 4 sacks. The defense's overwhelming performance was a sign of things to come, as the voracious unit played the entire season in a feeding frenzy.
It's on to eat now. It's on to eat. Oh, they got a pass. That's what we're coming now. It's on to eat.
Oh, my goodness.
The NFL's most relentless pass rush led the league with 55 sacks, tying a team record. Number 91, Aaron Smith, was a dominant force up front, while additional pressure came from veteran Kimo von Oelhoffen and rookie first-round pick Casey Hampton, number 98. Second-round pick Kendrell Bell, number 97, made a bigger impact than any first-year defender in the league. Bell became the first Steelers rookie linebacker since Jack Lambert to start from his very first game, and he learned quickly enough to be named the NFL's Defensive Rookie of the Year. Bell's 9 sacks were a Steelers rookie record. Number 92, Jason Gilden, registered a team-high 12 sacks and earned his second straight trip to the Pro Bowl. He teamed with number 55, Joey Porter, to make up the most dangerous outside linebacking duo in the game. In Week 7, the NFL's #1 defense had a chance to shine in the national spotlight in the first Monday night game at Heinz Field.
He has time. He fires it down the field, and it's intercepted.
Oh, interception.
Leaping grab by Brent Alexander.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Showtime.
Cordell pitches it back to Bettis. Bettis grinds to the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
But Bettis wasn't the only one to make an impact. Second-year receiver Plexico Burress produced the breakout game of his career, catching 6 passes for 151 yards.
Cordell throws it long down the field, and it will be intercepted and knocked away and caught at the 10-yard line. Burress just ripped it out of there.
The Steelers poured it on with a balanced offense that kept the Titans guessing.
Here's the turn by Cordell. Play action fake. He's bootlegging right. He's running for the end zone. He's into the end zone for the Steeler touchdown. Bootleg right, and Tennessee got sucked in the middle.
Hey, they can't deal with both of us. It's too much trouble for them. They can't deal with both of us. The bus is fast.
With their 5th straight win, the Steelers had made it clear that they were back. At 5-1, the Steelers had yet to clear one important divisional hurdle: the defending world champion Baltimore Ravens and their much-publicized defense. In Week 8, the Steelers met the challenge and statistically dominated both sides of the ball. In the end, however, it wouldn't be enough. Kicker Chris Brown missed 4 field goals, and Pittsburgh's 5-game winning streak came to an end. The Steelers needed to put the disappointment behind them and forge ahead. The following week, Jerome Bettis rumbled for a season-high 163 yards in Cleveland. For the 6th straight year, Bettis would surpass 1,000 yards rushing. On defense, Jason Gilden had 3 of the team's 7 sacks as Pittsburgh earned an overtime win. Against Jacksonville, the defense again secured the victory.
And Zach was a loose ball. Steeler football. Casey Hampton.
The Steelers always knew their defense could win a game. The following week in Tennessee, they found out their offense could as well.
Play action fake Cordell. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to run.
Trailing 14-3, Cordell Stewart jump-started the comeback.
First down, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10. Cordell Stewart goes into the end zone for the Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown. It was unbelievable.
That's how to make a play.
Wow, the tables have turned.
Hey, keep it going, though.
They're just that quick.
Screen left, here comes Zaraway. 20, cuts it back at the 15, turns it to 10-5, and Zaraway's in for the touchdown.
With the Steelers protecting a 3-point lead late in the game, the defense sealed the win. After giving up a touchdown earlier in the day, cornerback Chad Scott stepped up and responded with the game on the line. And the first-place Steelers improved to 8-2.
You got hell of a day. You've gone up, down, but you know what? The bottom line is you finished on top.
No Steelers player has survived more ups and downs than Cordell Stewart. After 3 straight disappointing seasons, many wondered if Stewart would be able to answer the call in 2001.
Cordell! 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 Hey, Cordell! Let's play! I know you can hear me! I know you can hear me! We just got to keep working through it and don't lose the confidence. That's the most important thing.
Under new quarterbacks coach Tom Clements and first-year offensive coordinator Mike Mularkey, the Steelers tailored their offense around Stewart's strengths, and the quarterback was reborn in 2001. Stewart had the best completion percentage in team history, set a career high for passing yards, and became a Pro Bowl performer, as well as the team's most valuable player. He was helped by the emergence of his 2 top receivers. In 2001, 6'5" Plexico Burress became a tall order for defenders, while no receiver in football possessed a bigger heart than Hines Ward. Ward held on for a team record 94 catches, and he and Burress became the first Steelers tandem to both surpass 1,000 yards receiving in the same season.
Hines Ward at the 20, first down, 15-10. Hines Ward down to the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! What a play by Hines Ward! Cordell beautifully executed it.
Hey, you are the secret weapon, I'm telling you. But guess what? It ain't no secret no more.
Everybody know now.
Everybody know.
The Steelers' secret weapon could also be a master of disguise.
And they go to the fake, and they snap it to the bus, and he's turning left corner. It was a fake, and the bus got the direct snap.
It's wise guy stuff.
The Steelers' imaginative new offense mystified Minnesota in Week 12.
Fake the pitch and hand it on the end around to Troy Edwards. He turns the corner with a block. Cuts inside a defender. He's into the end zone for the Steelers touchdown. Troy Edwards took that handoff after the fake pitch. The Steelers extend their lead.
Midway through the year, the Steelers' daring new offense lost 2 key components for the rest of the regular season: tight end Mark Bruner and the NFL's leading rusher Jerome Bettis. But against the Jets, the Steelers continued to roll and improved to 10-2 behind the running of Amos Zaraway and number 45 Chris Fuamatu Ma'afala.
It's more than one piece to this puzzle, believe that. It's more than one piece to this puzzle.
In Week 14 at Baltimore came the rematch the Steelers had set their sights on. With the division title at stake, it was time to earn the respect of the outspoken Ravens.
We're going to take advantage of you. We're going to take advantage of you tonight. You the weak link of the linebacker. We're going to take advantage of you.
Once again, the Steelers pushed around the defending champions, and this time more than doubled Baltimore's total yardage.
He's back. There's a blitz. He throws it for the end zone. There's a jump ball. And it's caught in the end zone for the Steelers touchdown. Plexico Burress won the jump ball.
Cordell Stewart had his best game as a pro with a career-high 333 passing yards. Midway through the fourth quarter, the Steelers held a 13-7 lead and were backed up deep in their own territory. On a key third down came the season's defining moment for Cordell Stewart and the Steelers.
Back is Cordell to his goal line. Throws it down the middle of the field. It's caught on a dead run. Bobby Shaw is gone. Look out. Bobby Shaw goes 90 yards for the Steeler touchdown. He beat Woodson, he beat Starks, and he beat the Baltimore Ravens big time. And the Steelers have clinched the AFC Central Division crown. Woo! Hooray! 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 That's right! Let's go!
But instead you are here, grounded, because you smoked weed and your parents found out. Lose your parents' trust, and you can kiss your social life goodbye.
During the season, the Steelers amassed more than 200 yards on the ground. After playing to a first-half tie, the Steelers broke the game open in the second half.
He's at the 20, spins around at the 20, and a loose football, and the Steelers pick it up. Troy Edwards turns the corner, touchdown Pittsburgh.
With home field now secured for the playoffs, several Steelers reserves got their chance to finish off the Browns. Tommy Maddox threw his first NFL touchdown pass in nearly a decade, and rookie R.J. Bowers scored his first career touchdown. The win completed a 13-3 regular season, the team's best record in more than 20 years. Now the playoffs lay ahead.
On a nippy but gorgeous winter day at spanking new Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, the Steelers take on the Baltimore Birdies in this playoff game. This is actually the third time these two teams have met this year, so this is the rubber match in the NFL playoffs.
They said they wanted us, well, they're going to get us. Focus for 60 minutes, playing our way now, baby. Let's go.
Back is Gerback. He's hit as he throws it down the field. The pass will be intercepted by Chad Scott. And that was a wounded duck. I heard the quack quack from up here.
All season, Pittsburgh had heard talk of Baltimore's vaunted defense. But once and for all, the Steelers proved that the league's best defense wore black and gold.
Throws for the goal line. It's juggled and intercepted by Brent Alexander. And he took his second interception.
Ain't no more Raven defense. This is Steelers. Let's punch it in. Offense, come on.
Whitman goes in motion, and straight behind him comes Airway for the touchdown.
I want to tell you, Amos is bouncing off big guys like they're my size.
The Steelers' big guys manhandled the Ravens. Pro Bowl guard Alan Faneca, Marvell Smith, number 72 Wayne Gandy, Rich Tilsky, Oliver Ross, and center Jeff Hardings propelled the NFL's #1 rushing attack. And for the third time during the season, the Steelers ran all over the Ravens.
Gives his Airway up over the top for the Steelers touchdown. He flew through the air with the greatest of ease. Steelers 1st and 10. The Baltimore 32. Back is Cordell. Throws it down the field. Plex is open. He's got it to the 15-10. He's into the end zone for the Steeler touchdown. Cordell Stewart.
Wow.
Fired right on the money. And the Steelers have put a nail in the Baltimore coffin.
One thing I love about you guys is it's a team. It's a freaking team. And we won this thing today as a team. And you sent the defending champions home.
Pittsburgh hosted its 4th AFC Championship game in the past 8 years, but the largest Steelers crowd ever had little to cheer about early on.
35-yard field goal attempt. High snap. And it's blocked, and it's rolling. And look out. And the New England picks it up, and Chris Brown, there's a lateral. And running with the football down the field is Antoine Harris. And the Steelers are in a peck of trouble right now.
Down 21-3, the Steelers fought back as they had throughout the year.
Give to Amos. He cuts it back to the left, and he's into the end zone. Untouched for the Steelers touchdown. We've got a football game.
Whoa, Nelly.
But after pulling within 4 points, the Steelers' magical season came to an abrupt end. The loss to the eventual world champions was a disappointment. But as the sun set on 2001, Pittsburgh was left with the afterglow of a brilliant season, as well as a bright future. In their historic first year at Heinz Field, the Steelers exceeded all expectations and rekindled the winning tradition of this proud franchise.
60 minutes, baby. Our style, our way, all day. Let's go.
They were in every sense a team, fueled by young players who responded when called upon, as well as rejuvenated veterans. In 2001, they were as good as any team in football. And in 2002, the talent is in place to take the next step toward a championship. Three Rivers Stadium may be gone, but the glory lives on. In just 1 year, the Steelers filled Heinz Field with remarkable memories. And there are more to come as they forge a new tradition of greatness in their new home. Edge Pro Gel presents the Pittsburgh Steelers' ultimate performance of 2001. In the divisional playoffs, Jason Gilden and the NFL's top-ranked defense dominated the Ravens.
He flew through the air with the greatest of ease.
Amos Zaraway scored twice, and Cordell Stewart's touchdown pass to Plexico Burress sealed the Steelers' convincing victory.
For the Steeler touchdown, and that is a mighty big play.
America Online. So easy to use, no wonder it's #1. ESPN thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League. The NFL is online at NFL.com. For more, log on to ESPN.com.